Aloha, everybody. Let me get this all set up here. Hey, Fun Sun, Ryan, Joseph, aloha. Woo, yeah, no kidding. That's going to be used again soon. Good grief. Hey, Fire Chick, aloha. Gosh, it's been so long since Hey, Leanie and Ricardo, aloha. It's been so long since I've done a stream. I have to think about what I'm doing. Yeah, I've been waiting for a reason to go, live. And it was handed to me today, so I'm sure that you all have either heard by now or seen by now or information passed on that the man in the can handle a little bit of cold weather. Hey, Sig. Hey, Laura. Hey, Jan. Aloha. Leanie Beanie. Aloha. Yeah, so go figure. He's worked 3 months and now he needs a break for 3 months. Oh, heaven forbid. But he says now, if you'll give him money, he goes live. Well, when he's traveling down to Florida, because he hasn't fixed any of the needed repairs on the Lice Mobile, that we may still get the catastrophic failure that we were robbed of before. And I might throw in a buck for that, you know. Maybe even a $1.10. I don't know. No, he hasn't worked long enough to qualify for unemployment, and because he hasn't filed his taxes in the last 6 years, he doesn't get a COVID stimulus check. Yeah, and he has no power steering, right? You're going to be driving with no power steering with that piece of shit, man. No, just no. Let's just put it out there that maybe things will break before he leaves town, you know? Because what he says, hey, Patricia Aloha, Chronic Aloha, Ray, he says he has $2,500. Well, if you're out on the road and your tie rods snap or your steering goes out again, which why it keeps going out, I don't know. Well, I do know, but yeah. Joni, I'm stuck. Come and get me. Hey, quirky girl, aloha. Yes, Leanie, exactly. Because we know he doesn't even like driving in the rain. And then you throw in on top of that mechanical issues. And there's that, I mean, $2,500 these days doesn't go very far. And he says that, well, he's just going to go, he needs a break. He's worked 3 months and, he's just going to go enjoy his time down in Florida. Really? So he goes, I got bits and pieces. I couldn't watch 3 hours of his bullshit. I just couldn't do it. So Brad had some on there, and then Trigger Chimp had a few little snippets. But now he wants to play nice with Rosie. It's not Rosie he has to worry about now. Rosie's washed his hands of him. Hey, Scottish. Aloha. She's done with him. She not even going to mention his name. But he wants to play nice so she doesn't turn him in for having an illegal YouTube channel. It's not Rosie he has to watch out for. It's me. It's Leanie. It's a few other people that I know that have those links to those channels that have been terminated. Oh, yeah, and he doesn't want to use Elvis Travels anymore. Okay. And his quote was, well, I'm not really doing the Elvis thing anymore anyway. When did you ever do the Elvis thing? Hey, Cobra John, aloha. He grew out of those puffy shirts years ago. He doesn't even know the words to any Elvis songs all the way through. Yeah, exactly, Joseph. Because Norm wants to see the reaction that him giving money gets. Yeah, he can forgive. Yeah, he can forgive Rosie. Really, is he? Okay, correct me if I'm wrong. Is he really that unaware of what transpired in the last 4 or 5 months, 6 months since he left the rancho? But like I said, it's not Rosie he has to worry about. Yes, he is. We need Elbo. I don't need him. I mean, and he's going to say, well, she doesn't do any lives unless she's talking about me. Well, yeah, that's what this channel was built on. And if he wants to say I rode his coattails, well, so be it. You know, it is what it is. Yes, not all who wander are lost. Aloha. I never went anywhere. I've been here. I've just been, like I told somebody the other day, if I wanted drama in my life, I'll call my sister. You know, just the MFW bullshit that's been happening, you know, with all the different players and all the different games they're playing. Hey, Hop Frog Aloha. That I don't want to do drama. I you know, you can't make this stuff up though. Yeah, it's been a while. But I've learned a lot by just reading the side chat and not commenting and just, you know, observing a lot of bullshit, just straight up bullshit. You know, this molasses cookie Murphy, whatever the hell she is. Nasty McNasty. We thought Elbo was Nasty McNasty. Oh, no. She wears the crown now. She's Nasty McNasty. You know, maybe those two, maybe Elbo and Molasses should hook up. You know, he likes the prostate thing, and apparently she's more than willing to do it. Just a thought, you know. I'm Oh God. Yeah, and he wants to give Rosie an apology. Where's my apology? Where's my apology for you calling me out, calling my son out, calling me the C word and this and that? Where's my apology? Yep, Colleen. Hey, Ardell. But Sarah, Scottish, she doesn't need one. They're I'm going to censor myself right there. There's appliances. Well, maybe appliances. No, apparatus. Instruments that can mimic that. But hey, if she's ready to go in nose to brown eye, well, hey, go for it, there, girly. She thinks she's going to make a name for herself. And here's another thing. Okay, kind of the same group of dumbasses, dipshits, morons. Yes, thank you, Anne. Devices. No, it wasn't an apology. No, it wasn't. Yeah, I think that Hot Frog, I think that ship has sailed. Rosie doesn't need that in her life. Toys for trots. But okay, let's get to the other I don't even know what to call them. That group of Camelo, Noodles, Mark Terry, Molasses. There's a couple more of them too. Thinking that they're going to take over Boyd. First off, they need to know the history of Boyd. Who started it? How it originated. And now it's to the point where the Boyd isn't a place. The Boyd is a frame of mind. And there is no taking over of Boyd because it really doesn't exist anymore. They're all chomping at the bit, trying to, get this person and get that person and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it's complete nonsense, but what they didn't do, they didn't find out the rules before they started playing the game. Well, they can't. Scottish, they can't take it over. Hey, Gerald, aloha. Because Boyd isn't really. It's just an acronym anymore. It's not a place. It's not a person. It's not a thing. It's if you want to take it over, go ahead. What are you going to get in return? Channels? No, you didn't know the rules before you came in. And this is especially going to Noodles and Camelo. You two fools didn't know the rules of the game when you came in, and you doxed yourself. Camelo doxed himself the first night he came on. Okay. Mark Terry doxed himself the first time he came on. Joni, same thing. They didn't know that they're really nothing. And there are people down here, and I'm going to use Boyd as just, there you go, point. But for lack of a better, that what's the game plan? You want to build channels and give them to people? That doesn't work. The reason it doesn't work is because the person who you give the channel to hasn't put the work into it. Hey, David Guns. I know I'm not Boyd by any means, and I've been around since 2015. I guess I'm an honorary because I've had channel struck and all that, but no, I'm not that. I don't want to put enough energy into it to be called that. Hey, Ace Aloha. You didn't get the memo? That's all right. It's all good. But those fools over there, I mean, Noodles let himself get porn bombed. Okay. Dumb. Dumb. Am I, boy? All right, well, you know, it is what it is. I mean, and we're all in the deep end. And, you know, these fools, and, you know, the biggest one of all is, what is he calling his channel now? Ringmaster. He couldn't be any more of an idiot if he tried. He doesn't even know how YouTube works. He thinks if he just calls somebody's name out, they're going to magically appear in his channel. No, it doesn't work that way. And he was dumb enough to use his real name, which people are very quick to catch. And he didn't lock down his Facebook, you know. Dumb. You know, and there's a connection between Noodles, Camelo, Murphy, Mark Terry, and let's talk a little Mark Terry here for a minute. Dude, you're an idiot. Straight up idiot. You think you're going to get any traction after the first thing you did when you came on, I don't know if it was Holly's channel or if it was G's channel, but he put his own PayPal link in the side chat. Okay, well, how did that work out for you? He's back. Yes, he is. Well, not yet. Why can't people use their real names? Because then you dox yourself. Geez, Noodles, if you have to ask me that, you need to go back to kindergarten. Because, dude, you don't have a clue. How do I know? I know because I observe. I see what happens, you dipshit. And you're the biggest dipshit of them all. Noodles. You're the master of the dipshits. What's wrong with being doxxed? Well, it doesn't matter unless people do it maliciously. And you're all for doxing anyway, though, aren't you? And I've heard you say that. So, you're gonna make a community where you're gonna dox people. That's really smart. You just keep going down that same track there, buddy, and see how far it gets you. Noodles is legendary. Well, in his own mind, he is. And Noodles, let me give you a little tidbit of information. The character has infiltrated your life. You no longer separate the character from the man. And that makes you the dumb shit. Yeah, master of the dipshits. Mm-hmm. And how? So Noodles, explain to me why you had your channels. I don't know if they were terminated or you got copyrights or you got no. Somebody porn bombed you. That's what it was, right? Oh, there's another dipshit. Hey, Miss Kitty Aloha. You're number one. You're number one in what? In your own mind? Yeah, I'll give you that. No, I don't drop links. I don't need you to explain it to me because I got it all figured out, dude. Yeah, exactly, David. Yeah, good God. You guys. Hey, T Light Aloha. Yeah, I am talking about you. And everyone's here to listen. Yeah. But the only one I'll give a link to is Ace. And Ace, if you would like one, I'll be more than happy to send it to you. Oh, he's not coming on my channel. Hell no. Exactly, Hot Frog. Oh, is that the new Chicago Nomad? Please don't drop it. Somebody's already using your name, Elbo. Hey, Cindy Aloha. Yeah, I don't need anybody else really to come up on my panel because then it just becomes a shit show like all the other people that run panels. I don't need to do that. Hey, LaDonna Aloha. Oh, kitten cat, kitten cat. Would you like a link, kitten cat? I'll take that as a no. You know, but hey. Yeah, they're starting. It just got dark and it's raining. It's first time it's rained in weeks. No, not weird, unique. Cookie. 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 I don't know what happened to Patrick. I don't know. Do you know? You seem to know everything there, Noodles. Hey, Cajun Kev Aloha. What happened to Patrick? I don't know. I really don't care. You know, well, Kitten Cat keeps it real. You know, I'll give her that. I never talked about Patrick, you moron. See, you just make yourself look really stupid right there, Noodles. Biscuit? Biscuit? Yeah, I cared about it for about 2.2 seconds. God, you're a broken record. Dude, you need a life, man. You need to back away from YouTube and go play with your dog. Well, sometimes being an asshole is a quality trait. Bring what up? Dude, there's a reason why I call you a dipshit. Right there, right there, man. Right there. Well, David Guns, there's caring and there's obsessing. And apparently Noodle is obsessing over Patrick. Me, I gave, I thought about it, worried about it for a little bit, and and there it was. Semi-normal? Not so much. Any man who has to talk about himself in the third person has got issues. Real issues. Exactly, Hot Frog. There wasn't anything in the news about, a young boy being abducted or, whatever else. And not only that, the police and Elbo was questioned about it. The police were notified. All right, Hoppy. Oh, Noodles, you're beating a dead horse, man. God, come up with something new. You're talking old news, man. Old news that who gives a shit? How do I know he was questioned? I have my sources. There you go, Hop. Receipts. I got my Safeway receipt. Will that count? Hey, Sapphire Blue, aloha. Oh, thanks, Guns. Thank you. Thank you. I needed to do that. Medication of the Healing Nation. Probably junk food. No, dude, I probably eat better than you do. For one thing, I'm a trained chef and dietitian, and I don't eat food made by other people. Occasionally, I'll go to the family restaurant that I like the girls there and we're friends, but other than that, I don't eat junk food. Not at all. A lot of cake. Well, when you bake it, yeah, you know. But dude, you look a little bald. And all you need is just a little bit of mustache right beneath your nostrils. And you look like little Adolf. Maybe that's what I'll start calling you, is little Adolf. Yeah, and well, Jero, only if he's driving to Florida. We got robbed of our breakdown on the freeway. Well, here's the thing. And I figured out why noodles. In the South, when people fish for catfish without pole and reel, when they use their hands and they go in the holes that the catfish go into, it's called noodling. And noodling catfish, maybe there's a connection there. Maybe it's that noodles is just one big catfish. Yeah, I thought something kind of smelled funny in here. Yeah, I know, Ace. Do I eat a lot of noodles? Nope. I don't eat pasta. I don't eat rice. Rarely eat potatoes. Wow. Now who's labeling who noodles? Well, it is hillbilly hand fishing, but it's called noodling. Yeah, at least I can grow hair noodles. There's that. And what does a fat woman sound like anyway? Please enlighten me. I know, I know, Hop. Well, there's that occasional, potato in there. So now you have powers. You hear it in my throat and attitude. Really? Never been called that before, but you know. Right, Guns? Yeah, it does sound like an Elbo statement, doesn't it? It's a question. What's a question? You're not making sense, Noodles. Do I need to draw you a picture? Oh no, that's your sidekick that used the props. You know, Mr. What? Ringmaster now and his hammer? Right. Nope. I'm not at all. Yes, Hardell. Now there's a visual for you. Good grief. Noodles, don't you need to go walk your dog or something? Or, canoodle with Camelo? I mean, you guys are, such a pair. Can I prove what? I don't have to prove shit to you or anybody else. How do you like that? Because frankly, you're not that important, and I could really give a shit and care less, about you and what you say. But apparently, what I say about you strikes a nerve. Oh, wah, wah, wah. Noodles, I've been in the game long enough to where, really. Yeah, Gerald. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking to you. And everybody's been listening. Well, well, well. How do you like that? You should actually be honored to know that I give a shit enough to talk about you, really. Now, toddle off to your little channel. Oh, that's right. You don't have a channel anymore. You can't go live. Huh. I wonder how that happened. Oh yeah. Porn bomb. Ah. See, you don't even know the rules of the game. Hey, Lila, aloha. He is a bore. You're right. Absolutely. Moronic. Yes, indeedy. I could go on and on. Would you like me to? Yeah, but you've been using botters to go live because you got shut down for 2 weeks. You thought you got away with it because your channel didn't get taken down right then. No, I don't want you to do anything because I don't care. Well, Kev, I guess that's up to you and me, isn't it? Well, he says he's only going to go on YouTube. and he's only going to make a channel so he have people do PayPal, you know, for the conversation, camaraderie, you know, friendship, talk, you know, whatever. Since because he has no other friends, you know, he's probably lonely as hell. Well, no, I bet you, Kev and Ace and everybody, I got this for you. I bet since he has been on YouTube that he has watched every video ever on farts. He went through the whole library. He's seen every video they have. No, he doesn't know how to be one. Mm-mm. Well, I just wonder if he says he has or pick her up and take him with her. Take her with them. All right, hold on, Kev. I have to go back out and come back in. Well, Chicago Nomad, you know that's what he was going to name his new YouTube channel. So I guess he can't do that, huh? Okay, I'm back. I'm good. All right. Oh, wait, hold on. Cajun Kev, we can do something. Hold on. I'm trying to fix this again. Guns, that's his mother. He uses his mother for sympathy. And that's the real sick thing about that. And he says that he's really going to miss his mom. Well, he said he hasn't seen her. So, I don't know. Another one of his bullshit stories. The welcome wagon. All right, let me catch up to the side chat. Well, you know, that's guns. It's because men like Ace and a few other ones, I think you also, that take care of their parents so they don't have to be in a home. And to any person out there caring for a parent, you know, kudos to you. You know, hands down, you guys are rocks. Hey, Rujix, aloha. Yeah, I'm doing good. I was supposed to get my vaccination today, but unfortunately, where they were doing it, they were limited staff, and because I have allergic reactions to certain things, they want me to do it in a clinic setting or in a hospital. So it'll be another couple of days, but it's here on the island. It's available. People are getting done. My neighbors got done. So yeah, Ace, I know it's your honor, and you know, hands down to you for doing that. And anybody else who is taking care of, you know, a parent, an older child coming back home because of circumstances. You know, it's, you know, extended family now are really now extended families, you know, multiple generations in homes. Oh no, they ran out? Wow. Well, the reason I'm doing it is because if I don't do it, I'll never be able to get back to the mainland. And I believe in science. I've done my own research. I've educated myself about it. And the one that they offered me was the Moderna, which is the one that doesn't have to be under such strict holding facilities at minus what, 100 and something centigrade. So if you're allergic to nuts, no, the only thing I'm allergic to are bee stings and sulfa drugs. So I'm really lucky. My daughter, on the other hand, she's allergic to a bunch of stuff. But she's back in Texas. They bought a brand new house. Two of her other cousins moved to Texas and also bought homes. And my daughter's paying $25 more a month than she was paying for rent in California. So they got a 4-bedroom, 2-car garage, 2.5 actually. They're at the end of a cul-de-sac, and she said, "Mom, it's really weird walking into my house." And I go, "I know, huh?" She says, "I can do anything I want. I can put a nail on the wall and hang a picture." I said, "Don't do that. just don't do that." But she said, "Yeah, because I'm gonna." The walls are kind of an off-white, and she wants to go to a gray, and I love that combination because she's got gray floors. So yeah, Texas. Well, my son-in-law is from Texas, so, and they've lived there before, and he actually owns another house, but his parents live in it, so they wanted their own house. Stop it. Stop. Hey, go. 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 Little turd. Well, the only reason they went back to California was to take care of her dad. And he's agreed to finally move to Texas. So I'm thankful for that. You missed the fake Elvis. I know, huh? Well, I grew up in Northern California. Oh, NM, I know who you are. Aloha. Okay. You guys got more snow up there? Or? Yeah, that's the U-Haul. Yes. It cost them twice as much to send stuff from California to Texas than a year before that from Texas to California. Yeah. And they want to charge premium rate because there's the mass exodus going to Texas right now. So many of the big tech companies are going to Austin and Dallas and Houston, but they can have land to expand in Texas. California has limited land to build on anymore and is in a desirable place. And the taxes are ridiculous. Yeah, it's well because let's see, my son-in-law had his truck shipped from California to Texas because he's got a really nice, beautiful lowered Silverado, and it's his baby. So he didn't want to put the miles on it, so they shipped his truck out. You think Elbo will break down before he get? Well, you know, Ace, I'm thinking I might take book on that. You know, if y'all are in a gambling mood, you know, we could start a pool. We got 2 weeks to do it before he leaves. You know, it could be an interesting 2 weeks. It really could. It's going to be interesting, yeah. I just want to know who the handful of people was that told them they wanted him back on YouTube. Let me see. Well, and then he threw Street Life under the bus today, telling him he's just a troll. He can't be trusted. Which harkened back to the screaming match he had with me just sitting there like this going, yeah, are you done yet? Are you done screaming yet? Are you done calling me that? Well, you know, to report him again, yeah, but that's not going to work. The only person who really has any clout on that is Rosie, and she doesn't want anything to do with it. The wild card is that I know that Ace, Waffles, and a couple of other people have the links to his terminated channels. And yeah, those were the three I was thinking of, Leanie. Exactly. Yep. I guess Banksy didn't learn her lesson. Well, When you don't learn from your mistakes, you're bound to repeat them. I just want, okay. We were robbed if the van broke down when he didn't have a channel. You have more of his videos than he does? Yes, you do. Oh, he does. Yeah, you're right, Kev. He does. That's kind of, wow, that's dipshit. Rosie won't go back. Let me think about this first, how I want to word this. I don't think Rosie wants any part of going back to having any type of friendship with him. Because what she said today about him doing the shittiest thing on Boyd that has ever been done on Boyd was orchestrated by him when he did all the strikes. And we don't get any more about him. She's going on her own way, and that's great. But it's not Rosie he needs to worry about. It's all the other people that tell him, hey, you're not supposed to be doing this. And he knows that. He knows he's not supposed to have another channel. He goes, well, I'm not monetized, but I have AdSense. Yeah. They're not the same thing. They're not the same entity. Yeah, she doesn't want anything to do with him. Rich Life and Elbo together? Oh, good God. I think I really think that Murphy and him, hey, if she's willing to, face first in somebody's ass, that's right up his alley. Yeah, I did, Kev. It's disturbing how fat he's gotten. It really is. Especially when you're only eating off the dollar menu at McDonald's. That shit'll kill you. Yeah, he makes my skin crawl too. He's just so, either he's hot or he's cold, and he doesn't understand that he's feeding into the trolls. He doesn't get it. You like that phrase, don't you, Hoppy? Oh. Well, that's what I thought too, Kev. But then again, how did he get the monetization on a channel where he didn't have 4,000 watch hours or 1,000 subs? How did he do that? That's one of my questions. Hey, Jay Berlin, aloha. Yeah, guns. There, Ace has them. Waffles has them. You have them. Ace actually does, like we do on what's that name we go to? Oh shoot, Cast. And we do, elbow nostalgia videos. The ones that are really, really bad, because that's the invite only. Yeah, I figured it out. Thanks, Ace. Oh shoot. But I got to thinking myself, there is aside from the drama that's going on, this person not liking that person and this person talking about you and you're stalking me and blah 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 blah, that I don't even want to say that. I don't want to say that. I'm not going to say that. What? $9.99 on Cast now? What? All right. Well, see, I haven't gone on Cast in months. Oh, hi, Robert. What's up? Yeah, but it's 2 weeks notice and he worked 3 months and now he needs 3 months off. He's worked so hard. He's got $2,500 in his pocket and now he's on his way to Chicago or to Florida. And he probably won't get a job there. He's probably just going to, leisure it, just enjoy himself, the warmth and the, being able to be around people and stuff. Does he not know that Florida is also in lockdown? Or maybe they should be? Why is the Price is Right on at night? That's weird. Oh, you do the Zoom and not the Cast? JK was on today. Oh, JK. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I have to think about JK. Which JK? I know so many of them around here. Oh, the poor Elbo's too cold. Oh, but I thought he had a generator that he could run his heater with. So what was the point of the generator? Oh yeah, that. Well, Jaberlin, he had clothes on this time. Okay. Oh God. Yeah, 32 hours a week. Oh, and he was getting double time on holidays. Woo! I'm raking in the big money. Woo woo! $26 an hour. Woo! Shit. I got to be nosy. Oh, So that's where he's working, huh? Well, you know, guns, that van is like a beacon in the night. Just get a UV light and it'll glow like Christmas. Oh, that's rich. I'm gonna have to write that down. What casino? Just for reference sake. Three different times? Well, yeah. And the shirt that he wears for his job is like a turquoise colored shirt. Is that their so what was the name of the casino? No, he's a fluffer. He's about due for oh, that would freak him out. Yo, Elbo. I got your van. Oh, fluffer. Yep. Do you remember what the name of the casino was, or what part of the city it was in? Because I might just have boots on the ground. Hole again. Is that for real? Oh, jeez. Well, David Dunn, he doesn't really care anymore either, so we'll give him a pass this time. But there's another person in the area that just might, you know, the casino is between ORD and McDonald's. Okay. What's ORD? Order. Cookie? You're on it, David. You are on it. Oh, O'Hara. Okay, got it. Got it. Oh, that's cool to know. Dang, yeah, I wondered. Yeah, he's doing security work. Yeah. The only thing that he's qualified for. That way you don't work with other people, so you can go rub one out anytime you want, you know, Mr. McNasty. Well, exactly, Chicago nomad. Yeah. And you know his ego is too big for him not to mention what a celebrity he was on YouTube. You know, he did live 5 years without working, just on kindness of strangers and AdSense, you know. But he doesn't have that now. And, you know, times are tough. You know, we're holding on to our money. We're not giving it to some slouch that works for 3 months and then decides he's worked so much he needs a break, you know. But that just shows that Ace on the resume that he never had a job more than a year. And it shows it on his resume. And he's worked for about 5 or 6 different security companies. The last one before this one, he was the night guard at Motel 6. Hey, Flower Aloha. Well, yeah, even if, hey, Mary Aloha, even if they don't even have to Google Elvis Travels, just his name and Elvis Travels will come up because it's so intertwined. Okay, Guns. Yeah. All is well. Yep, I'm very well. I'm good. We are having an uptick in the amount of positives, but we never have more than 7 to 10 in a day. We don't have anybody hospitalized here on the island right now. It's been 2 weeks since Christmas, so the tourists are gone now. They did a couple of the tourists, they did test negative, but after they arrived, they tested positive. So, you know, even a preemptive test isn't always a sure thing that you're not going to get sick, because it can happen anytime. But we don't have community spread. We have people that in large families, and the people from Micronesia, they have 2, 3, sometimes even 4 generations living in a home. I would, David Guns, how about eat something she makes? That's one thing she can't teach Elbo, is to cook. Jeez. Maybe he'll go and become the security officer for de Casa de Portwood. That's what it sounds like it is. Oh, so it's temporarily closed? Well, that might be that they need somebody, to walk the halls or something for them, because they're not in operation right now. Well, not a lot of gambling going on these days, people are holding their money tight, Well, I've been talking. But yeah, so now that he's back up, I'm going to have to dust off this laptop and knock the cobwebs out of it, and, start coming on a little more often than once a month. But hey, I've been living life. The weather here has been great. Unfortunately, the volcano went off again. And that's why my voice is so hoarse, because the air quality here has been horrible. And it's not looking like it's going to end anytime soon. So poor air quality, and me, they don't get along so well. But I wouldn't give it up for the world. It's, and I'm thinking about what's one thing that'll come out of it. Hey, Brendan, aloha. Yeah, so Elbo. Yeah, I have a really good Auric air filter, but it's still because my windows really don't shut all the way. They're the lever windows, and I can turn it on and run it when I sleep, but sometimes I do. But the first night it went off, it was horrible. I could taste the sulfur in the air, and it was gross. It was you. And it's like torching a whole pack of matches and getting that sulfur off that match. Ugh, gross. And I actually had to go, okay, you guys are going to make fun of me for this, and that's okay. I'll take it. Compound and wax the hood of my truck. Of course, I didn't lay on the ground to do it, and it didn't take me 4 months, but oh yeah, the Powerball. Woohoo! OnlyFans page. Oh my God, you've got to be kidding. Yeah, he said he was going to set up those channels. You know. Well, he said his new name was going to be Chicago Nomad. So I know that's not him, because the Chicago Nomad in the side chat is actually able to phrase a question or a statement grammatically correct. Grammatically. So yeah, he said he didn't want to use the Elvis Travels name anymore. He was done with that, and he didn't really do the Elvis stuff anymore. When did you ever? Well, you know, I notice these things. Your doll is one of 6. I don't know what that means, Flower. Yeah, trying to get 19.5, but I may take it. I may go 14.5. Well, I may go 15.5. I don't know. I just want to test the waters. You're a dumbass if you do that. He probably did look it up in what's my RV value. I think there's a website or an app for that. And the reason why he wants to put it out there, you know, is to see what it's worth. Well, with all the mechanical, oh great, now I got a yowling cat outside. What the hell is that? Did the cat get a chicken? What is it, Waddy? Oh, something's out in the yard attacking the chicken. Well, first, okay. Let's start. Let me get a piece of paper. We'll do a little crunch the numbers here. Okay. So if he's starting at, let's say 20 grand. He's starting at 20 grand. Now, The repairs that need to be done on it, just from his own admission. Really? Shut up. I'm thinking that the front suspension and the power steering unit belts, what, $2,500 on that rig? So minus 2,500. The AC, the roof AC, is iffy. No heater unless you have the generator. The generator is not intact, so you have to carry it on the back, which makes it ass heavy. And that front end doesn't like that. So then you go to no maintenance on the thing, no record. He doesn't probably have receipts for anything. I have receipts from the first oil change I had on my truck. The file for my vehicle in my file cabinet is about 3 inches thick. And then you have no dash AC, so that's another 1,000, because all that probably has to be replaced. The running board is ripped off. The hubcap is missing. That's another 500. Then you don't have a toilet, so that's got to be, that's devalues it probably what, $5,000. So you know that we'll go there. And what else? The refrigerator doesn't work either, does it? Brakes. Yeah, brakes. That's another, I don't know, 400, 500. So that's $10,000 right there. Just that stuff right there. So now it's down to, it's worth $10,000. Okay, with all the repairs that need to be done and everything. And then you have to factor in the fact that the black tank is out of it. The water tank is in a bad position. The dinette, he can't even pass from where the dinette is around that corner on that thing. Just the lack of maintenance, mechanical maintenance on that thing. He would be lucky if he got $10,000. Realistically, with everything that needs to be done to it. So, and I'm so attached to it. You know, I've done so much work on it. Work? You've done work on it? Since when? Oh, right. You painted the buttons on the headliner. Woo, woo, woo. And not only that, yeah, the engine, that's what I mean, just regular maintenance, you know? Yeah, and it does bring it back to a class. No, it's a not even a class B, because it doesn't have a bathroom, so it's not fully contained, so it's not an RV. It's just a van. You know, it's a van with a boat on top of it. an upside down boat. Oh, he waxed it? Oh, well, you know, he's a dumbass, because when you compound and then you wax it, you shouldn't go back and compound it again. It doesn't work that way. I know, I just did it on mine. Yeah, somebody offered him $15,000. He should have grabbed that and ran like the wind. Are you kidding? But the problem is he has no credit to get anything else, and he has no money. So, he may have money in his hand, but he doesn't have no wheels underneath his feet. So, yeah, the rear engine, just all that stuff. Yeah, it all takes away from the value. And he's not looking at it that way. He's living in fairy tale land. Hey, David Aloha. Well, he did pick up at a corner, one night with a cardboard sign. Allegedly. Yeah, conversion van at the most. Yeah. I mean, taking that generator out, he should have just had that thing rebuilt. Because then if somebody wants to buy it, they're not going to be able to put their bikes or motorcycles or, whatever they'd want on the back. And that back end is so heavy that without power steering in that, he's gonna be fighting that hard. Because I know when I lost my power steering in my little Xterra, it was a bitch going home. And I only had like a half a mile to go. Oh, is she? Well, maybe I'll wrap it up here because I haven't even eaten dinner yet. So, yeah, I think I'm going to do that. But you guys have been great. It's good to get back in the saddle again. Dust off my laptop and, buy penicillin shot, right? Well, they definitely need something. I have an appetite? Not really. I mean, I made a salad for dinner, but I did go out to lunch today. So anyway, all right, guys, thanks for coming in. It's always fun. This will be your information hotline to the trials and tribulations of the bozo in the van. So, all right, have a wonderful day. Be safe out there. Get your vaccines, wear your masks, whatever you need to do to keep yourself safe and those around you safe. And until next time, aloha.